Hello, scholars. So this week we're going to learn about positive and negative space and how we use positive and negative space in art. What we're going to do first is we're going to write our name on the top, either left or right. So I'm going to write my name on the right side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over. The paper is going to be vertical for this week. You're going to start at the bottom and we're going to draw a tree with just branches. So usually trees have curved lines. So we're going to start off with two curved lines on the bottom. So one on the right and one on the left. Great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with the left side of the branches and then move over to the right. So I'm going to draw the curved line all the way to the side. I'm going to draw a V shape and then draw another line to match it. Then I'm going to draw another V shape. And another V shape on the top. And I'm drawing my tree pretty thick. You could draw your tree pretty thin, but as long as the lines are going up, and they have lots of curved lines. So now I'm moving to the right side and I'm drawing another V shape down and another V shape. So here is my tree. Now I'm going to outline the tree using a black marker. You don't have to use a black marker. You can use a color pencil that's black or a crayon. There's other, you can use brown because trees are brown. If you have brown at home. Or you can definitely use gray or purple. Another color you can use is blue. And you want to make sure that all the lines of your tree are outlined. And see that my curved lines are all different. So a tree is not perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect straight line tree. Trees have curves and different types of lines. Sometimes they have lots of diagonal lines and curved lines and zigzag lines. So we have a big tree. I'm just going to now erase the extra lines that are the pencil marks, because we do not need those. And the tree is going to be white. We're going to have a white tree. You're not going to color anything. That is inside the tree. We're going to work on lines. We have done so many lines in art so far this year. We're going to create a background using different types of lines. Now I'm going to start out with using some markers. You can use color pencils or crayons, whatever you have at home. And I'm just going to start drawing some lines in the background. And I'm first starting off with a swirl line using the color pink. If you have pink at home, you can use that. And now I'm going to use the green. And I'm going to use every single color that I have at home for my lines. And we're going to, so this is a little bit of a review of what we have done last week, but we're going to add some shapes as well. So we're also going to add some shapes. But first, we're going to keep adding lines. So now I'm doing some zigzag lines with my marker. And see, I'm just overlapping some lines too. You could do that as well. Make sure that the lines are visible and that they are across the paper. And now I have blue. And for my blue, I'm going to do some very small types of lines. And I'm just going all across the paper. And now I'm going to take my purple and I'm going to now draw some dots. So this is the shape. So we're going to add some circle dots on the outside of the tree. So looking at the tree now, we have positive and negative space. The positive space is the tree, and the negative space is everything that's on the outside of the tree. So I have my orange here, and the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make some squares. And you can add anything you would like to your background. You can add some triangles, you can add some hearts, anything you like for the background. We want to make this background be a colorful rainbow. And it's okay if you get a little bit in the inside of the tree, you can go back with your outline color and really go in and fix that mistake. And I'm just going and adding more and more of the rectangles. It's rectangles and squares, that's what I'm doing. And one more, okay. So here is the positive and negative space tree.